Hi, my name is Steve Brehm. I'm a guitar instructor at MIS, and today we're going to take a look at licks using sixths. 1, 2. Alright, so this lick is using what we call a sixth, interval of a sixth. Now, first off, we're using a technique, and that's called hybrid picking. Now, with hybrid picking, what you can do is actually play with the pick, and then you can use your fingers as well. In this case, I'm using the pick and my middle finger to play. So first off, what you can do is memorize the different sixth intervals across the strings. Now, in this example, we're just using kind of the first through the fourth strings. And so, interval of a minor sixth is actually kind of the same on both of these strings. So here, like when we start off, we play from a B up to a G, 16th fret on your third string up to 15th fret on your first string. So minor sixth on the next set of strings is going to be the exact same shape. So like here, we've got from an F sharp up to a D using the same fingering. Now a major sixth will be here. We've got from an A up to an F sharp, we're going to use your second and third fingers. So if we break this lick down, starting off, now the chord pattern that we're using, we're going from an E minor 7 to an A7 to D7, and then ending back on E minor 7. So a good thing to do is try to memorize using these shapes where you can hit chord tones over all these different chords. So on this first lick, what we're doing is we're sliding up to the perfect fifth of the chord, and then playing the minor third of the chord with your first finger. And then as we move down with these two major sixths, we end up having the minor third and the root on top. Now coming down from there, we're actually able to create a more complex chord sound. We're hitting the ninth and the seventh of the chord. And then we move down, play the seventh and the fifth. Now with this part, we walk up chromatically, and then here is where it switches to an A7 chord. So here we're playing the major third and the fifth on the A7. So that all tied together. Alright, so we're now on the A7 chord. Now at this point, we come down and we again use that minor sixth chord interval shape. And we slide up to your 11th fret with your second finger, and then grab 10th fret with your first finger, and then we just take that shape down 2 frets. And by first when we come up, we're grabbing the root and the major third, and then by sliding down here, we're able to really highlight that dominant 7th sound on the chord by hitting the 7th and the 9th of the chord. Now we move to the D7 chord. On the D7, we start by playing a major sixth on the 12th fret, and then again kind of moving that down chromatically, ending up with your 7th and your 5th of the chord. And then we come up playing a minor sixth, starting 11th fret with your second finger and 10th fret with your first. And here we have the major third and the root of the chord, and then we again slide that down to highlight the dominant 7 sound, and we end up with the 9th and the 7th. Now the last lick, what we're going to do is we're actually going to start by playing a 7th. So you want to plant your third finger here on the 14th fret of your third string, and then your fourth finger on a G up on the 15th fret of your first string. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to play the A, and we're going to actually bend it up to a B to create a 6th sound between these two notes, like this. So then that whole thing kind of tied together. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to check out musicinstruct.com for more instructor videos.